Hey, Arthur.
How are you? Recovered from that business in the hotel?
Oh, yeah. So we gonna hit that bank I told you about?
We'll see. Sorry, reckon that was me.
Hey there.
Hey, y'all.
How do you?
Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw. Starting to look like home.
Hey.
Lenny,
Hey, Arthur.
that knife's sharp enough, ain't it?
Depends. Why? You feel lucky?
Do you?
Oh, before me, at least 6 generations were born in chains. And for the last 3 years, I've been running from every lawman and bounty hunter west of the Lannahechee River. So yeah, I feel lucky. I'm the living embodiment of luck.
That is one way of seeing things.
But I'm also skilled. And in this game, you got to have luck and skill.
And stupidity.
The Outlaw's Trinity. Luck, skill, and just a dose of stupidity. Come on, you ain't too old and too slow just yet.
After you.
As you wish. You know, we should head back up that mountain sometime and make Jenny a proper grave. Something nice. Now don't get this... I've been working on this. Shit. Okay, I got this.
gang.
All right.
Let's go, girl. Yep.
Evening, mister.
Hey there, mister. Yep.
Old Dutch's chain, Sally! Run him down!
Yeah.
I hope you ain't looking for gold, partner. I ain't seen so much as a fleck round here. Get away from me, you damn lunatic!
Giddy up. Yeah. Yep. Giddy up.
You, whatever do you want?
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please. I have a family, sir. Please.
I don't care about your family. You owe me money.
Mr. Strauss seems so understanding.
Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
If I'm here, there's a reason I'm here. You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Frisky over some potent whiskey, like the waves of the Bay of the Biscay. I began to tumble and roar. My face was as red as a lobster.
I don't need this right
I
now.
fell and broke my poor knobster. What? From my popster.
Yep.
How about we skip the small talk, eh? Ay, gracias por nada, cabrón. Are you following me?
girl. Yep. That's all it is. All right, go. Get up. Yep. Yeah.
I need assistance! Please! Sir, please stop! Oh, I beg you! Oh, I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jaunt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
Oh, thank you, sir. Shall I hop up there on the back with you?
Your legs work, don't they?
Well, yes, I suppose. It's just a little demeaning.
What are you doing out here anyway? Clearly ain't your natural habitat.
No, I'm just visiting. I'm from New York City, actually.
Don't say.
Oh, yes. There was some talk at the country club about this burgeoning little resort town called Strawberry. So I thought it might be quite the trip to see what all the fuss was. Perhaps make a few investments while it was still undervalued. Turns out I was made the fool.
Not enjoying it, then?
It's a town of splinters, if you could call it much of a town at all. I'd hardly stepped off the carriage and I'd taken in the whole place.
Never know what to find out.
I suppose some might call it charming. Let me tell you, charm is not worth much these days. You show me a timber frame shack and I'll show you Broadway. And meanwhile, you have this mayor, a quite intolerable blowhard. A little bespoke woodwork, and he thinks this is a cultural hub? The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here, after all. More fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves in the muck with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
Oh, yes. This does look familiar. Oh, are we close to town? Sir, you've rescued me from the depths. You seem quite the resourceful sort, sir. if for some reason you plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is definitely off with him.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, you...
New Yorkers. Jesus.
What the hell are you doing?
Yep. Hello, sir. I've come from Blackwater. I'm on the trail of a dangerous gang. Colm O'Driscoll. Heard you had some sort of incident.
We don't deal with bounty hunters around here, son.
I was just wondering if I could get a description.
Well, they weren't friends. They got in a fight, 2 men got killed. Now, one of them's an idiot, the other's some kind of dumb mick, so maybe them's your boys. You can look right enough when we hang them.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Let me out of here, you maggots! Arthur! Arthur!
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months, and now I got an opportunity to watch you be silenced.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. You got any dynamite? This wall just needs some good forcing. Yes. Hook that over the bars. See if you can pull them off.
What a modern disaster this is gonna be.
Just pull that lever. Come on.
Let's get out of here, come on. What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll.
Should have known you were up to no good.
Come on, Arthur! I You're to mess with us!
Don't go that way. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got some unfinished business. Trust me, Morgan.
Trust you? You have finally lost your damn mind.
Let's get out of here. to hang. We're in it now, Morgan. What do you want to do? Die, damn it! Kill that bastard! God damn these! Say prayers now. I'll kill this whole town if I have to. We should be long gone by now. Ain't got something of mine. I ain't leaving without. Get it done! I'll love you, man, I swear. Finish these bastards! Oh, he's gonna get it good. Look out! We got more coming in. Let's go. Where are we going? Making a house call. There's more of these morons. Damn on your goddamn corpse. We really should get out of here. Come on, Skinny, get out here. Skinny. Skinny, Micah, it's Norman. Oh. You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap. Excuse me a minute, Arthur. Hello, Maddie. They had something of mine. My guns. I showed him, and I'll show the rest of this town! You have really lost it this time. Oh, get it down! Ah! That's it! Ah! Ah! Here you go down! That was close, Morgan! Come on! Let's clear them out! I got more grit in the heel of my goddamn boot! Ah! Keep shooting! Don't give up on me now! Come up! This way! Yeah? Who wants to see me hang now? See the horses? Come on! Follow me! Reckon it's time we got out of here, Morgan. Now you want to get out of here? Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, shoot the devil out of those bastards! Keep riding, Morgan! Don't have much choice! Ah, they just ain't giving up, are they? Hanging stupid! More of the bastards! Join the party, boys! Ain't leaving! Stop there! Okay. Let's get out of here before we get any more on our tail. That was some good shooting, Morgan. Whew. I gotta hand it to you. What the hell was that you pulled back there? Got a bit wild, all right. Wild? Making a house call in the middle of all that? Ain't much I care about more than those guns. That much is clear. Who was that fella? Skinny? Yeah, we ran together for a while. Did a bank job down south. Didn't end well. I saw how it goddamn ended. He was gonna let me hang. I'm starting to wish I had. And you owe Lenny, too. If he hadn't found us in time... Yes, you will all be thanked profusely, I promise. Yeah, well, you're lucky Dutch has got your back. For some unknown reason. think we finally lost him.
Well, I hope so.
I'm giving you a holster. My way of saying thank you.
And thank you. There I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny. Why you act all sour all the time?
Well, you ain't funny at all. So why you gotta act like the court jester?
All right, listen. I'm sorry, but we're family now. Arthur, you and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes, brothers make mistakes. I'm heading back to my little camp around back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you.
You ain't heading back to Dutch?
No, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.